Hey everyone, in this video we are going to be looking at a series of mods that overhaul how shouts work in Skyrim. In vanilla Skyrim, shouts were a little underwhelming and had very little impact on your gameplay as a whole. These mods seek to remedy that. The first mod is the very popular Thunderchild Epic Shouts and Immersion. This mod adds 29 new shouts into your game with the aim of allowing the player to create a true Dragonborn character. After receiving the crowning ceremony from the Greybeards, you will gain access to the High Hrothgar library. Inside is a small bedroom fit for the Dragonborn and a shrine where you can meditate to unlock and learn all the new shouts. These new shouts are all very well made and lore friendly inside the world of Skyrim. You can also upgrade your shouts by completing a few quests or finding mystic pillars that give your shout a small buff. This mod also features several variations of the Greybeard robes that you can wear and an amulet that allows you to use multiple shouts in combat at the same time. If you're not looking to bloat your load order but want to overhaul the shouts in Skyrim, I would recommend giving this mod a try. Next up is a mod called Shout, a complete immersive and dynamic overhaul of all shouts. This mod alters all the vanilla shouts to be more viable and balanced. Originally, most vanilla shouts were too weak or the cooldown was too long to make them viable in gameplay. This mod changes that. Damage effects are now more dynamic and complex, and utility shouts such as Whirlwind Sprint have greatly reduced cooldowns. This mod is also compatible with Thunderchild, so you don't have to pick and choose, as they can be used together. The next mod is called Dragonborn Shouts Perk Tree, which, as the name suggests, adds a new perk tree to the game focusing on shouting. Available after completing the Way of the Voice quest, the new perk tree features 12 new perks that will buff your shouts and make you feel like a real Dragonborn. The 2 master level perks are only available after you have completed the main quest line, to keep it balanced as they are very powerful. To level up your new Dragonborn skill, all you need to do is use your shouts. With the more shouts you learn and master, the more experience you will gain. I found using this mod really nice, and it gave me something to work towards in terms of being the Dragonborn in Skyrim. Now we are going to look at some new animations for shouting. The first one is called Goetia Animations Conditional Shouts. This mod adds a variety of new animations to replace the vanilla ones and dynamically switch between animations depending on what shout you have equipped. All shouts are now separated into certain categories, with each category having its own unique animation. This mod is also compatible with Thunderchild, so the new shouts from that mod will also use the new animations. These animations all look great and add a bit of flavor to your gameplay. Another animation mod that I really like is called Dynamic Fus Ro Dah, which plays a different animation for the Unrelenting Force shout depending on what weapon you have equipped at the time, including unarmed, which kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Z a little bit. It is compatible with Goetia animations, as it will just replace the Unrelenting Force shout animation from that mod. This is just a really nice, simple mod that adds a bit of variety into your game. And the last animation mod is called Cinematic Dragon Soul Absorption, which overhauls how your character absorbs new Dragon Souls. Everything in the mod is customizable, from the color of the explosion to the vocals being either male, female, or having no voice at all. A really cool mod that makes your game a little bit more epic. Moving on to sound, we have a mod called Dragonborn Shouts Revoiced. which overhauls the voice of each shout when used with a male character.
Fus Ro Dah.
The new voice is a lot deeper and gritty that I really enjoy, but I also understand it might not be for everyone. This mod covers all the vanilla shouts, as well as the new shouts added by Thunderchild. Next up is a mod known as Shouting Obliterates Skeletons, that adds a very simple mechanic to your game. Skeletons are now instantly killed and blown apart when hit with unrelenting force. The mod is very fun to use, and it makes complete sense that a shout such as Unrelenting Force would obliterate a skeleton. Another mod that adds a cool new feature is called Fus Ro Dah. This mod allows you to use Unrelenting Force to open doors. Your shout will even work on doors that are locked and would usually require a lockpick, which is great for some tricky combat situations. Doors that require a key, however, will not be able to be opened with your shout. Another great little mod that is fun to play around with. And lastly, we have Ultimate Dragonborn Shouts. Now, I wouldn't recommend using this mod on your first playthrough or even your second or third, but if you want to just have some fun, this mod will unlock all the vanilla shouts and make it so there are no cooldowns between your shouts, essentially making your character a Dragonborn master from level 1. It is essentially a cheat code, but it's fun to play with and mess around in the world of Skyrim. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, but otherwise have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.